I'm Randi Chervitz with Uncommon Threads Jewelry. I was studying metalsmithing in college, and one day I found an old sewing box that used to belong to my grandmother. In it was her old crochet hook, and it's the same one that I still use today. I had some sterling wire in my apartment at the time, and I just started pulling stitches with it, and something really clicked. Nobody had ever taught me how to crochet, but my grandmother had taught me how to knit. Well, I made my first pair of earrings, and I showed them to my professor, and she said, hey, this is the start of some good things to come. So I went forward marrying this idea of the fabricated metal structure to the soft crocheted surface, making pieces that look delicate but are actually really structurally sound. I'm a woman working for myself, and that's important to me. My production manager, Dawn, and I have worked together for almost 15 years. There are at least two different approaches that I use when making the crochet work. One involves crocheting the same way that you would crochet a fabric with thread. I use the crochet hook to actually create a small piece of metal fabric, and then I sort of lash that piece onto a frame that we've already made at the bench. The other way is that I take the frame first and I cast directly onto it with the silver wire. Then I crochet around the frame so the wire is actually integrated into the piece. As I learn more about my materials and I find out more about what my customers want, those things push my work to evolve. But I'm still always focused on the concept of the visual pattern in the work. This is an important piece of ours. It was one of the first pieces I designed in 1993. It's still one of my favorite pieces. These bracelets are an evolved version based on that original design. They use more metal than crochet. Because I've had requests, I'm developing a men's collection. And some of my more recent designs are starting to include a lot of color. If a customer likes a piece of our work but isn't comfortable with the size of something or the gemstones that I've used, you can tell me what works for you, and we can always make changes to a piece. Offering that kind of customer service is really important to me.